Hi there, I'm Cliff Rosa, former teacher turned video entrepreneur. And one of my favorite things to do when I was still teaching was to set up and run our on-campus video broadcast. Now I offer the service of setting up video broadcast studios at schools, which you can learn more about at rosamediaproductions.com/studios. Now, why set up a live streaming, live edited video broadcast studio on your campus? Why spend several $1,000s on this equipment and a couple thousand more for me to come set up your studio and train your lead teacher how to use it? Well, let me tell you a story. Back in the mid-2000s, I was working at a school that was in program improvement. We were in the 4th or 5th year of the 5-year countdown to being taken over by the state. If we didn't get our test scores up, particularly in the area of reading, we were going to become run by the state. Now, one of the things we did to make this happen, to improve our scores, was that we had bought an online reading program called Accelerated Reader, AR. But we had implemented it incorrectly. We were supposed to be emphasizing 3 goals: accuracy, reading level, and reading volume. But our students only knew about getting points, reading volume. Now, we had our on-campus video broadcast online for about a year at that point. And so we decided we're going to go ahead and make a high-energy explanation video for how the system really works with AR. We're explaining it for the students as well as the teachers. And how the 3 goals of AR are supposed to work. Now, in the first 6-week marking period, we started with 0 students out of over 600 that were making all 3 goals. In the next marking period, we got all the way to 8 students making all 3 goals. After we started showing this video, we showed it for a while, almost daily, and then pretty much on a weekly basis for the following several months. We kept showing that video and excerpts from that video. We also showed videos highlighting the 3 goals achievers. We showed other videos to encourage students in their accelerated reader achievement. And guess what started to happen? Students and teachers started paying attention. More and more students started making all 3 goals. More and more teachers got motivated to set the 3 goals for their students. And I remember one particular teacher who was, let's just say she was unwilling to make changes for light and transient reasons. Well, one day I heard her telling a colleague that her students were asking her, well, why do I need to pick a book at my level? And this teacher practically quoted the video in the explanation that she gave the student. And that was a moment of personal triumph for me. Now, because we had been sowing this regular message, guiding change on our campus, we were making an impact. If we had not had that daily messaging structure in place, I don't think we would have seen this happen. Now, here's an excerpt from a video at the end of 3 years showing the growth in the number of students that were making all 3 goals at the school.
We had a total of 160 3 goals achievers for trimester 3B. As a percent of AR readers, that is about 22%. More than 1 out of 5 students at Richmond School are making all 3 AR goals. You can see here how our numbers have risen over the last 3 years.
Now, it's sort of funny hearing yourself on video, but what I want to bring all this back around to is, why go to all the expense and work to put together and run an on-campus daily video broadcast? The fact is it's a way to communicate with all of your students and help to affect real instructional leadership. It helps your leadership team communicate with the students and the teachers all at the same time. Some people like to say we actually can bypass the teachers because the leadership can actually talk directly to the students through the videos. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how I can help you get a video broadcast studio put together that will be powerful and reliable and just for your campus. I provide everything from the equipment list to actually setting the studio up for you, training your staff, and I can even work with your staff and your first batch of students to help learn how to run the system. To find out more about that, go to my website at rosamediaproductions.com/studios, and you can find more information there. Now, if this has been helpful for you, I'd like you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, or you can also connect with me on Twitter, or Facebook, LinkedIn. The best way, of course, is my website, rosamediaproductions.com. The fact is that I would like to help you harness the power of video to effect positive change on your campus. So, with that, this is Cliff Rosa with Rosa Media Productions, wishing you all the best as you make an impact out there for good.